I am Durmuş Yılmaz. Basically, I am a banker. I have been with the Central Bank of Turkey more than 31 years, and I served as the governor of the Central Bank from 2006 to 2011, and I retired from the Central Bank, and I am at the moment advising to the Turkish president on international affairs and banking. At the moment, of course, there is a big challenges for the incoming government in the sense that the world is going through a crisis, which we are almost in the middle. There has been sign of improvement in the United States economy, and it is going to impact the world liquidity, and therefore the cheap money, free money term is going to be over. In the United States, interest rates are going up. This development will definitely be affecting and will continue to affect countries like us, Turkey and other emerging markets, including the Albania. Therefore, from now on, we have to be very careful on building an infrastructure on which we will further go from where we are now. One shouldn't forget the fact that in order to be successful, for the success of this type of programs, three things are needed. One is the diagnosis. Second, the policy recommendations based on the diagnosis. And the third one is the how to implement it. All of them are important, but most important is the last one, that is the implementation. You may have a good diagnosis, you may have a good policy policy design, and yet if you are not able to fully implement it on a timely basis, you may fail. Therefore, the risk that the government is facing, I believe they have made a good study. They know what the problem of the economy is and what policies they should prescribe about these problems. Then problem is how to implement it. There shouldn't be any delay in the implementations. As far as I know, this government has a workable majority. Therefore, any action that is needed must be taken immediately and put into action. Delay increases the cost on the economy. And also, in order to reduce the coefficient of friction, that is to make the people to understand what the government is doing in the short and longer term, because in the shorter term, because these are hard times needs hard decisions. Therefore, it is not easy to take hard decisions because some sections of the society may get hurt of it. But with a good communication to explain why these decisions are made and what is the expected result of it and what benefit will it bring in the future for the society at large, I think the coefficient of friction can be reduced. Therefore, it is incumbent upon the economic managers, the new incoming government, to have a good communication skills with the public at large, so that they will be willingly participating probably in the decision making, which will be good for the long term for the government as well as the public.